Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Maths Made Easy with Terry in 10 minutes. I'm going to talk about how do you transpose a matrix, okay? How do you transpose a matrix? So it's very important that you watch my previous video and all the videos I'm going to be talking about or explaining in this series, okay? And before I proceed, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you've not clicked the notification bell, I don't know what you're waiting for. Please click that so that when I post new videos, you'll be the first person to know. Now, when we talk about transposing a matrix, it's basically what we are saying is that you're going to be interchanging the rows into columns or columns into rows. That is it, okay? That is basically it. You're going to be transposing the rows into columns or columns into rows. And we just write this when you're going to transpose a matrix. You're going to just put the T, is it the T as the superscript, or you can just put something like a 1 or something, or like a slash or 1 at the superscript as well. So anyone will work, okay? So because I know people do take notes, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to write now what I just said. So when you talk about transposing a matrix, so the transpose of a matrix is found by interchanging its rows into column or columns into rows. Okay? So what I'm trying to say is that the rows become the column and the column become the rows. So what I'm saying is that, for instance, the first row will become the first column. So the first row, all right, becomes the first column. All right. Then the second row also becomes the second column. And you keep going that way, etc. So the third row becomes the third column, and the fourth row becomes the fourth column, and you keep on going that way. So what I was saying is that we use the letter T as a superscript to denote a matrix that has been transposed, okay? So the transpose of a matrix the transpose of the matrix is denoted by using the letter T, okay? So usually the letter T, T stands for transpose in the superscript, okay? So in the superscript of the given matrix. Okay. Or some people use something that look like a like a 1, or we can use the symbol. So we can also use the symbol 1. It looks like 1. Okay, or prime, or let's say you can use prime. Some people call it prime, some people call it 1, some people call it, so it's just like a prime as a superscript as well. So what I'm trying to say is that you can use this, or you can use this as a superscript as well, okay? So now when you play around with this, you will notice that we can play around and we can also use it to denote the transpose of a matrix, okay? So let me give an example now. So for example, if a matrix A, so a matrix A, let's assume a particular matrix A, okay, is transposed or have been transposed, or let's say is transposed okay, the new matrix will be represented as so you're going to be A superscript T, or you can write it as A prime. Does that make sense? So that's how you do it. So the transposing of a matrix is just basically the rows becoming column and the column becoming rows, all right? So we have that now. So now we can now add, solve some examples now. So if we have an example, all right, and we have number one, we said if A, a matrix A, is 3, 2, 1, 3, 6, and 10, we're now told to find the transpose of this matrix, A superscript T. So what you have to do is very simple. So the rows becomes what? The columns. So we're going to have, so now let's say this is the row. So this is the first column, or you can say column becomes the row or the row becomes column. So anyone you prefer. So if you want to make the rows the column. So we have this row, 3T is going to become 3, 2. Are you seeing it? The next one we have is 1, 3. It's going to become 1, 3. Okay. And the last one we have is 6, 10. It's going to become 6, 10. And this is going to be the transpose what? Matrix. Easy. Straight to the point. Okay. So I'm going to just pick one more before I go to the next video. So if, for instance, we have number 2, we're told if B is equal to, we have this one, we have 3, 1, 4, 6, and 10. And we have 2, 1, 0, 2, and 5. Okay, we're now told to find the transpose of B, or some textbook can call it B prime. So it depends. So what you have to do is so easy. So we can now say, so the transpose of this, okay, or you can say B prime. So now we can now say, all right, this row is going to become the what? The column. So we're going to have it as this. So we're going to have 3, 1, 4, 6, and 10. And then this is now going to be the column now. So we're going to have 2, 1, 0, 2, 5. And that is that for that. And that's how you solve that. So basically, that's how you find the transpose of a matrix. Basically, the rows become the column, and the column becomes the row. And you can also represent this using T as a superscript, or you use prime, so to just represent it. All right. The next video, I'm going to go straight to talk about the determinant of a square matrix. Okay, how do we do this? How do we solve this? And we're going to talk about it in the next video. So it's important that you subscribe and you click the notification bell, so that when I post the next video on the determinant of a square matrix, you'll be the first person to know. All right. So I'll see you soon. And please don't forget to contact me if you have any question. All right. See you soon.